Welcome to my channel, The World Coin. Hello and welcome, coin lovers. This channel is dedicated to the fascinating world of coins from every corner of the globe. From ancient currency to modern mints, rare finds to everyday coins, we explore their history, design, and hidden stories. So subscribe now and join our growing community of coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and curious minds. I have two Vitas of 20 sen and 10 sen. So let's get started. The 1992 Malaysia 20 sen coin represents an important chapter in Malaysia's post-independence coinage history. It belongs to the second series of Malaysian coins, first introduced in 1989 by Bank Negara Malaysia, the nation's central bank. These coins replaced the first generation of sen coins that had circulated since the late 1960s. The 1992 issue came at a time when Malaysia's economy was rapidly modernizing under its Vision 2020 development plan. It was an era of optimism, expanding industries, and rising living standards, and the coin reflects the confident spirit of that period. The 20 sen denomination, equivalent to 1/5 of a ringgit, held a practical and popular place in daily life, used for public transport fares, small groceries, and vending machines throughout the country. The obverse front of the coin displays the bunga raya, or hibiscus flower, the national flower of Malaysia. Chosen in 1960 for its vibrant beauty, the hibiscus symbolizes courage, vitality, and national unity. Its 5 petals are also said to represent the 5 principles of the Rukun Negara, Malaysia's national philosophy promoting loyalty, justice, and integrity. The coin shows the hibiscus in full bloom, engraved with delicate detail in the petals and stamens. Around the upper rim runs the inscription, Bank Negara Malaysia, clearly identifying the issuing authority. Beneath the flower appears the bold legend, 20 sen, and directly below that, the year, 1992. The font is clean and modern, matching the simple, confident tone of the design. The reverse back features one of the most charming cultural symbols in Malaysian art, the wow bulan, or moon kite. This traditional Malay kite, with its crescent-shaped lower section and ornate decorations, is an enduring symbol of grace, craftsmanship, and leisure. In rural Malaysia, the flying of wow kites has long been both a sport and a cultural performance, accompanied by the sound of a vibrating string called the hum. By placing the wow bulan on the coin, the designer celebrated Malaysia's living traditions and the balance between modern progress and cultural heritage. The intricate lines and motifs on the kite are rendered with fine engraving, giving the coin a dynamic yet harmonious composition. The 1992 issue was struck at the Kuala Lumpur Mint, using cupro-nickel alloy, 75% copper and 25% nickel, a metal combination prized for its durability and corrosion resistance. The coin weighs about 5.66 grams, measures 27.76 millimeters in diameter, and is approximately 1.75 millimeters thick. Its edge is reeded, offering both a tactile grip and protection against counterfeiting. The silver-gray shine of the alloy gives it a bright, modern appearance that contrasted with the bronze tones of lower denomination coins. When new, the coin's surfaces gleamed with a soft metallic luster, but over years of circulation, many developed a smooth, matte finish, evidence of their heavy use in everyday trade. The designer of this series, Ismail Zain, sought to embody Malaysia's identity through simple, meaningful motifs. His approach emphasized unity between cultural symbolism and national identity. In the hibiscus and kite, Malaysians could instantly recognize something of themselves, the flora of their homeland and the artistic traditions of their communities. The choice of the hibiscus also reflected the country's diversity, a single flower of 5 petals representing the harmony of Malaysia's multiple ethnic groups living under one flag. The coin thus functioned not only as money but as a miniature work of art carrying a message of unity and pride. During 1992, the 20 sen coin circulated heavily across the nation. Malaysia's economy was expanding rapidly through exports, manufacturing, and technology sectors. Coins like this one served as the backbone of daily commerce, the exact change used in small stores, canteens, toll booths, and bus fares. A single 20 sen piece might buy a packet of peanuts, a bottle of mineral water, or a short phone call from a payphone. In that sense, it was not just currency but a silent companion to the daily rhythm of life in 1990s Malaysia. From a numismatic perspective, the 1992 20 sen coin is part of a long-lived series minted from 1989 to 2011. Its design remained unchanged throughout those years, which makes the date the primary way to identify each issue. While the 1992 mintage is considered common, collectors appreciate it as part of a complete chronological set. Coins preserved in uncirculated or mint-state condition retain their sharp details, the crisp edges of the hibiscus, the fine lines of the kite, and can fetch modest premiums. Circulated examples, which show smoothness on the petals and flattened reading, generally hold only face value, yet they remain prized for nostalgia and historical value. The symbolism of the 1992 20 sen coin goes beyond its metal composition. It encapsulates the values of post-independence Malaysia: beauty in diversity, strength through unity, and the enduring link between nature and culture. The hibiscus speaks of national pride, the wow bulan evokes joy, artistry, and a sense of playfulness. Together, they form a balanced portrait of a nation that celebrates both its modern identity and its traditional soul. As decades passed, the second series coins, including the 1992 issue, began to fade from circulation. In 2012, Bank Negara introduced the third series of Malaysian coins, smaller and lighter, made of nickel brass-clad steel, with updated motifs. The 20 sen coin's design changed to feature a Jawi motif and a more stylized look. Older coins like the 1992 cupro-nickel version were gradually withdrawn, though they remained legal tender for several years. Today, finding a 1992 20 sen coin in circulation is rare. Most examples reside in personal collections, family drawers, or numismatic albums, carrying with them memories of a time when coins still played a central role in everyday exchange. For collectors, the 1992 20 sen coin offers not only aesthetic pleasure but also historical insight. It belongs to a transitional period when Malaysia's minting quality improved, its economy matured, and its currency became a reflection of both stability and identity. The coin's modest market value, typically between RM0.20 and RM5 depending on condition, does not diminish its sentimental worth. In proof sets or special mint packs, where the fields shine like mirrors, the coin's artistry truly stands out, showing the precision of Malaysian minting craftsmanship in the late 20th century. Even in worn condition, the coin retains its charm. The reeded edges and the faint outlines of the kite remain tactile reminders of the hands that once used it. Each scratch and mark is part of its journey through the decades. It has passed from merchants to students, from bus conductors to shopkeepers, an unspoken witness to Malaysia's social and economic growth. The 1992 Malaysia 20 sen coin therefore occupies a meaningful place in the story of modern Malaysian currency. It bridges the practical and the poetic, embodying the balance between functionality and cultural expression. More than 30 years after its minting, it stands as a small, shining emblem of Malaysia's aspirations, resilience, and artistic heritage. Attribute detail: country Malaysia, denomination 20 sen, year 1992, issuing authority Bank Negara Malaysia, designer Ismail Zain, metal composition 75% copper, 25% nickel, cupro-nickel, weight 5.66 g, diameter 27.76 mm, thickness 1.75 mm, edge reeded, obverse design, hibiscus flower, Bunga Raya, denomination, year reverse design, traditional Malay kite, wow bulan, mint, Kuala Lumpur Mint series, second Malaysian coin series, 1989-2011. Next video. The 1996 Malaysia 10 sen coin is part of the second series of Malaysian sen coins, which were issued by Bank Negara Malaysia (BNM) beginning in 1989 and continued until 2011. This series replaced the earlier first generation 1967-1988 designs that reflected early post-independence Malaysian symbolism. The 1996 coin stands as a representative piece from the mid-1990s, a time of economic growth, modernization, and national pride in Malaysia. This coin is small but rich in historical and numismatic value, representing the country's transition into a modern economy while maintaining its cultural identity. Feature description: country Malaysia, year of issue 1996, denomination 10 sen, currency Malaysian ringgit, MYR, issuer Bank Negara Malaysia, metal composition copper nickel, Cu 75%, Ni 25%, weight 2.83 grams, diameter 19 mm, thickness approximately 1.41 mm, shape round, edge reeded, milled, edge orientation, metal alignment, up pointing arrow, mint, Royal Mint of Malaysia, Keelong Wong, Bank Negara Malaysia, designer Ismail Zain, artist for coin series motifs. The design of the 10 sen coin, 1996, symbolizes Malaysia's culture and economic dynamism during the 1990s. Design. The obverse features the hibiscus flower, bunga raya, which is the national flower of Malaysia. Symbolism. The hibiscus represents national unity, strength, and the beauty of Malaysia's tropical landscape. It was declared the national flower in 1960. Bank Negara Malaysia is inscribed along the top edge. The denomination, 10 sen, is prominently displayed in the center below the flower. The year, 1996, is positioned beneath the denomination. Design style. The layout is clean and modern, reflecting Malaysia's 1990s design ethos, a blend of tradition and progress. Design. The reverse side of the coin in this series carries the traditional Malaysian wow bulan moon kite motif. The wow bulan is a traditional Malaysian kite from the East Coast, often flown after the harvest season. It represents the spirit of art, freedom, and harmony in Malaysian rural life. The kite's patterns signify cultural heritage and national creativity. Details. The kite is finely detailed with engravings to show its texture and artistic pattern. Malaysia's coin designs during this era were not just monetary tools but cultural ambassadors. The bunga raya, hibiscus, highlights the pride in national flora. The wow bulan shows the importance of tradition and craftsmanship in Malaysian identity. The 10 sen coin reflects Malaysia's diversity, unity, and balance between modern technology and cultural preservation. The year 1996 was part of Malaysia's rapid development phase known as the Vision 2020 era, introduced by Prime Minister Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. The economy was booming, supported by manufacturing, exports, and infrastructure development. The value of the cent was significant for daily life. 10 sen coins were commonly used in buses, markets, vending machines, and small purchases. The circulation of coins like the 10 sen represented the strength and stability of the Malaysian monetary system during this time. While official mintage figures for specific years were not always publicly released, it is known that the 1996 10 sen had a large circulation because it was a high-demand denomination. Estimated mintage. Several tens of millions of coins. These coins were mass-produced for everyday transactions. Even though they are common, well-preserved uncirculated coins (UNC) are valued by collectors. The copper-nickel alloy used for the 10 sen coin ensures durability and resistance to corrosion, suitable for Malaysia's humid tropical climate. The coin has a silvery gray appearance. The metallic composition gives it a slightly magnetic property, though weaker than pure nickel. It can last decades in circulation due to the strength of its alloy. While the 1996 10 sen is not a rare coin, it holds numismatic interest for the following reasons. Transitional design. It belongs to the second coin series, bridging the old and modern coinage eras. Historical context. Represents Malaysia's 1990s economic growth. Condition variance. High-grade uncirculated or proof specimens are sought by collectors. Error coins. Misprints, double strikes, or off-center coins from this year can fetch high collector value. Condition value USD value MYR, circulated 5 cents minus 10 cents ERM 0.20 ERM 0.40 uncirculated 50 cents minus $1 ERM 2. 00 ERM 4.50 proof error coin $2 minus $10 plus ERM 9. 00 ERM 45.00 plus. Collectors have reported several varieties and mint errors for the 1990s 10 sen coins. Off-center strike. The design slightly misaligned on the planchette. Double die obverse. Duplicated lettering or doubling on. Bank Negara Malaysia. Clipped planchette. A small curved section missing from the coin edge. Die cracks. Visible raised lines, often through the date or denomination. Such variants can significantly increase a coin's value. To preserve the 1996 10 sen coin, store in a non-PVC coin holder or airtight capsule. Avoid direct contact with moisture or acids like fingerprints. Clean only if absolutely necessary, using distilled water and soft cloth, no chemicals. Keep in a dry, cool environment to prevent oxidation. The 1996 coin belongs to a long line of sen coins that were gradually phased out in 2011, replaced by the third series with smaller, lighter coins featuring updated security features and motifs. However, the 1996 version remains beloved among collectors for its aesthetic balance between modern and traditional design, clear national identity through the hibiscus and wow bulan, durability and nostalgic link to the 1990s era of Malaysian prosperity. Feature 1996 version, 2nd series, 2012 version, 3rd series metal copper nickel plated steel diameter 19 mm 18.8 mm weight 2.83 grams 2.98 g edge milled plain design motif hibiscus and wow bulan weaving pattern tenunan, aesthetic style classic, artistic modern, simplified. The older 1996 coin is often preferred for its traditional and more artistic design compared to the minimalist newer series. Even though the 1996 10 sen coin was demonetized gradually after 2012, it remains legal tender in Malaysia, meaning it can still technically be used for transactions. However, many have been withdrawn from circulation. It's increasingly found in collections rather than in wallets. The 10 sen coin of 1996 is a wonderful educational artifact for students of Malaysian history, as it reflects national symbols, economists, showing the transition in monetary systems, cultural researchers, as it connects modern Malaysia to traditional arts. It captures a moment in time, when Malaysia was bridging heritage and progress. Aspect details coin name 10 sen coin Malaysia 1996 country Malaysia metal copper nickel weight 2.83 g diameter 19 mm edge reeded obverse design hibiscus flower with denomination and year reverse design traditional wow bulan kite motif mintage high circulation collector value moderate, higher for proof error coins cultural significance symbol of unity, tradition, and modern growth. The 1996 Malaysia 10 sen coin is not just a small piece of metal. It is a symbolic link to Malaysia's cultural and economic identity during the 1990s. It captures the beauty of national art, the strength of a developing economy, and the continuity of Malaysian heritage. Though common in circulation, its artistry, symbolism, and role in daily life make it a cherished collectible and an important part of Malaysia's numismatic story. The 10 sen coin stands as a silent storyteller, reminding us of the era when Malaysia's vision of progress was soaring high, just like the wow bulan engraved upon it. So please, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. A new coin story awaits you every next day.